So, you guys, we are still in the winner era. Yes, still in the winner season. In fact, we are still in the Umlilo season. Yes, because the show just ended and everything still revolves around the housemates. Production is still doing their thingy, trying to let us know how they worked on this housemate before they got to the house and how eventually we got a winner out of 24 housemates. Hey, my babies, and how are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're doing great. Hope everywhere Marama, hope everywhere Stewart. Welcome back, babies. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and make sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. And also do not forget to give me just leave me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you guys, though the reality is yet to down on some persons, that sweet guluva, the sweet bubble won the season because some persons seems to find it difficult to comprehend which other English would I even use. That sweet guluva won. That's what I'm trying to say. It's still difficult for some persons. I don't know why. The show has ended on Sunday and they declared the winner. And guess what? Because of the argument has been going on and on, production says, hold up, hold my beer. This is the result, guys. Results came out and then the social space went agog. Now, this is the results for week 6, week 7, and week 8. Guys, check it up for yourself and how everything, the voting happened. It happened that Sweet Guluva has been topping. He has been topping. Each time he has been standing up, he has been topping the charts. Like he has been topping, and then the fans be like, okay, why is it all of this long talk about, oh, Sweet Gluvar is not supposed to win. If he did not do this, he did not do that. Now imagine that previously before the show ended, he has been topping with far margin, and that really got people speechless. They'd be like, for real, this is our winner. There was no other winner but Guluva. And then someone says, so since the season started, Uyanda was topping, but when Sweet Guluva started being up, he was topping the charts. So it was clear that Guluva was winning. And then 160 points says Yazeni Footcare. People were now saying that obviously because since the show ended, we've not heard what. People said, oh, without the Ashley fans, without this one, Miss Kobo, conjoined, he wouldn't have won or gotten to a certain margin. But if you watch that pool, I think it was the sixth week, I think, where he got 50 something again, and then it wasn't the finale. And people were so surprised. AK says Guluva definitely had 2 fan bases voting for him from the jump because that gap is something else. This is actually a net stand because this thing made everybody surprised. People from other fan bases were so surprised too. They'd be like, wow. They had to pause and say, all of this narrative flying with his name, enough is just enough at this point, because even before the finale, he was topping with a far margin. Again, the top 2 this season were Ashley Ogo and Sweet Guluva. The rest were there by default. They were each other's competition. Uyanda no reach abeg. And then says clean sweep from Sweet Guluva. He topped with huge margin when he was up. He was clearly the winner, please. So you guys see, and then that that period it was just still not the finale yet, but see the way everything is going on. His margin was so high. Could have, would have, should have. Guluva won. Case closed. Move on, I beg. And that's on period. I don't know why it's very difficult for people to move on. Your fave did not win. Try again next season. It's very simple. If you look at those results and think Uyanda was to win this season, you deserve a cheating partner. You can't be safe. Wahala be like bicycle like this. So because people are still dating it, despite the pool is out. And then we've seen how everything happened from previous week. People still have some 1 or 2s to say, but I will get this one from an Uyanda stand that says, no disrespect to Guluva, but his fans, Sweet Ashes and Ashley fans contributed to that. Uyanda only had his fans. If you can't admit that, you deserve a cheating partner. Would have been a tight and interesting battle between all 3 with Ashley in the house. We were robbed. That is what Operate had to say. What do you guys have to say about this conversation going on? Because this is a healthy conversation. And this is how it should happen with BB fans. The way this Operate replied Kimi, everything no be fight. But fans these days, they cannot even have a healthy conversation. I am telling you. But that there from We Understand is a healthy conversation. He dropped his own 2 cents too. finish and clear. So you guys, you tell me what you think in the comments. Biggie, please release the pool of public voting of HOH Challenger. Remember, Ashley Ogle, Sweet Guluva, Nate, and Uyanda. These four were the people the fans chose, to challenge Ezra. So people are calling on Big Brother to please release the results. Before you know it, they went to get this from the production page that says Ezra clinched the HOH win earlier in the afternoon, but the real twist came later. Now they now said, oh, this is it. It was Ashley who was stopping, but no ways, guys. There is not this thing is not out. The pool is not out. This thing is still on the page, just like it was in week 3. And the housemate name were mentioned. I think it's according to the alphabet. Okay, it's according to the alphabetical order. So it wasn't the pool. I do not think they have a pool for that. If they do, they might share it later on. The fact that some of Ashley fans were not even voting for Sweet Guluva when he was up, but only voted when it was the finale. But he pulled those numbers is crazy. He really had no competition after Ashley left. So people feel like enough of this argument, because finally they said, oh, it is Ashley fans who supported, and now Sweet Guluva had to win with that margin. But that week where he got 50 something, and that week wasn't the finale. Most of the Ashley fans will not be serious to vote for him then, because they feel like, okay, his fans can do it. But him having that number, he overchoke. And he says, you are now accusing production for that Ashley eviction tweet in favor of Sweet Guluva, but you all were having a field day here rejoicing and celebrating her eviction. It is my turn to celebrate. I love seeing you guys crash out, because people are complaining at the same time, trying to still mix in Ashley's eviction to it. But the fans are saying, oh, but when Ashley left, you people were jubilating, you people were dancing and happy on the social streets. Now that he plays to the favor of someone she is close to, you people are crying, saying it's because of she left. So had it been you guys had known, you would not be happy that she left. When things like this happen in baby streets, people are not strategic. Their emotions come to play. Because even the housemates who sent Ashley home, your mind did not tell you this person is in a ship. What if the both of them are strong? Now they will join force to win, but emotions plays the greater part on them. That is what I feel, because if you check it, Ashley has never stood up, to show that she is strong. But Nsuku has always been standing and she's safe. If you're being strategic, you will know that your mind will tell you that Nsuku is the strongest. But because of emotions, he had to do what he had to do. Okay, people were saying it's how Nsuku was so sure that she's winning. They actually dissing Nsuku on this one. Coming from Ohema, it is how Nsuku was so sure of winning. Meanwhile, she was never a competition. The raising of shoulders, the annoying statements. Oh my God, I love how she was humbled at the end. Anyways, even if she was humbled or she never won, but at least she was among the top 5. Despite raising her shoulder, she also got to the top 5. That is just it. Now, Kimi says this was the week Mshini and Co left for top 5. Jojo was just lucky this day. She herself was at 6% with small extras. That's why 100 votes is very important. Just 0.14 sent her home. Oh, it's true. The margin was so low. You see, that is why when the voting time is on, I'm always lamenting, are you really voting for your fave, or are you busy looking for someone to drag? Because see the margin between why Jojo still remained and then Mshini left. See, Jojo own was 684, Mshini was 670%. Meanwhile, Mohemar says the other girls' fans have always been noisemaker. I am so embarrassed on their behalf. They are referring to Mshini fans, okay? They said, look at how everything just happened, that they did not really come true for her this season. But whichever ways, the arguments, the bans, the drama going on the social space, because of Sweet Guluva has won. But you guys know we cannot change anything about this. It is obvious he is the winner this season, and at least the pool did justice to it. Had he been when the pool came out, he has not been topping. That is when people would have mouth to say, oh, they said it, Ashley fanbase did this or did that. Sweet Guluva naturally has got huge fanbase this season. Ashley got her own fanbase too, huge one this season. So his fanbase can come to play. Ashley fanbase also come to play by supporting him. So prior before the finale, he was doing well on the pool. Evidence is there right now. So I do not think anybody will come dissing him or trying to say one or two. But whichever way, I will still end it with congratulations to the winner. Because Baby Boy won the season, and that is on period. I think everybody should rest at this point. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Swiss Guluva won this season. Okay? Other fan base, try again next season. And that's on period. By the way, most of your faves will still do well in real life because real life is the real game. Okay, guys, see you pretty soon, and thank you so much for always sailing with me. Feel free to tell me what you think about the pool that came out and all of the drama that comes along with it. Okay, and do not forget to like and share this video. Bye for now, babies.